started coming
No,
over.
absolutely, but the hacker problem wasn't top tier.
You know what?
I've
You know
honestly
why?
maybe seen 5-6 hackers in Apex.
Right,
you know what the problem is?
Miracle,
The only
not
reason-
even trying to play around. That's also because you're not top tier. You're not.
No.
You're not in that top, like 0.1%.
You know what the big problem is? Is that the reason why there's so many hackers in Warzone is because we all clearly see that Activision does not give a single fuck about their about taking care of that shit. Because
Neither does EA.
No,
You're not saying
no,
anything that
I know.
no gaming company is doing right now. None of them give a shit really about keeping up with their games. The only thing they care about is getting that influx of money in the beginning. But how many times have people sat up here and complained about a game and, hey, we want this change? I'll tell you what, great example, Anthem. Anthem is a great example. Dead on arrival, could have had the potential to be a great game, but you know what? They didn't make the change that they needed to in order to make it a great game. And at the end of the day, they just didn't care. You know why? Because, cool, we'll just scrap this and we'll start working on something better.
No, yeah, we've already made our money back.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
And cosmetics.
Call of Duty comes out with a new Call of Duty like every year, right? Yeah. They got another one coming out this fall. There's a reason why they're not focusing on Warzone. Like at the end of the day, we'll get our numbers, we'll get our money.
No,
and then
absolutely.
Bam, move on to the next one.
100% agree. So and to counteract that, so Apex they've been trying to work on cross save pretty much. So if I want to take all of my data from my PlayStation 5 and move it to PC or vice versa, I can do so.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have been making those like hard flops because it's not as competitive if you're on console. It's still competitive, but like even for me, I'm way better playing on PC than I'll ever be on console, just because I'm matched up against people that are way better. So I have to get that good if I'm going to want to survive. Like I'll go back to playing console with some of my friends, and we're just playing PlayStation matches, and I'll be dusting kids because I'm like, this is nuts. I play on PC. Like this is easy. So they've been trying to work on cross save, but they said, hey, we're scrapping that until we can figure out all of this hacker shit. So
okay, but
I give them the
first off,
respect for even coming out and saying that.
Figuring out an anti-cheat is not hard. It's just honestly not. There's not a lot to it. It's not like you have to put like build a whole new company just to figure out anti-cheat. It's extremely easy. What it comes down to is it worth it at the end of the day? Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Apex is gonna be dead here in the next couple of months. Like I'm calling it for you right now. Apex is gonna be dead.
I can absolutely believe that with Halo coming out and then of course with Battlefield coming out, absolutely it's gonna die. But I think the difference is gonna be who's gonna have more hackers. I guarantee when Battlefield comes out, it's gonna have hackers out the ass.
Let's look at Battlefield 5.
I guarantee Halo's going to have the same problem.
Nah, don't guarantee that because Microsoft is a whole lot better with their games when it comes to having hackers. That's not.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. So don't place that on them. I can't really say for Battlefield. To be honest, I can't speak on that too much, but I could definitely speak on Microsoft games. You're not going to get a hacker problem there.
Microsoft don't play with that.
There was a few developers that did already confirm that during the beta, whenever they drop the beta, that there's going to be hacks in it. Like it's going to be very easily hackable.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but hold on.
But I think they kind of want to see a baseline. Huh?
Hold on. What developers? Because number one, nobody comes out on a game that you already delayed and you're getting ready to come up and say like, hey, this will let you guys know our game is going to be very hackable. So, good luck. Nobody said there's got to be more context to that.
Here,
maybe the beta was very hackable and they was like, hey, the beta is going to be very hackable.
Oh, you know what? Hey, I misspoke. It wasn't developers for Battlefield. It was it was developers for the hacking companies saying that they're going to be releasing hacks day one release of the beta, and then of course when the full game comes out. That
Oh,
was my bad.
for Battlefield.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
people that make the hacks and sell them, they said they're already working on that shit. So
Well, hey.
so my bad. You're right. I did misspeak on that.
No. I honestly, I personally feel like, because if you play Battlefield 5, which I think was free over the weekend, by the way, with
Yeah,
Amazon
I think
Prime.
I think it's free this entire month.
Oh yeah. Well, I know for a fact that like Battlefield 5 was atrocious. It had so many hackers. I've seen people playing, people get called out for it, blah blah blah. People getting sued. This shit's fucking ridiculous at this point. Like, I don't know. Hackers, if they can take the time to install their hacks and all that shit, why just not take the time to actually get better at the game? Like, they ruin games so bad half the time.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of the thing. Some people have nothing better to do.
That's true.
That's why it ruins it.
Hold on. You guys are really asking why people would rather hack than spend thousands of hours grinding to get better?
I mean, I'm not asking.
I'm not asking that either.
People have nothing better to do.
Come on. Because no. Don't say it's not nothing better to do. Sometimes competition can make you do stupid stuff, right? It's just like baseball players and steroids. Yeah. Looking to find a way to get a leg up. You know what I mean? If you think about the psyche of an individual, if you see somebody like Nick Merckx, Courage, Tim Tapman, Ninja, all these huge streamers, and I'll tell you what, I'll even bring on a different person, Pokemon, who sucks at games, who is completely horrible at video games or whatever. And you go like, what do I have to do to get a leg up? I know you did not say cap, but whatever.
I think
that's horrible.
That's not cap. He's telling
you
100%.
No,
she's good at Among Us.
Wow.
Okay. So anyway, let me continue on with what I was saying. If you see people like that and you're wondering, how do I get a leg up? It's just like if you were playing sports. If you're like, man, if somebody can come to you and say, hey, listen, I got this syringe or I got this whatever, and if you inject it, it's going to make you better.
No, yeah.
A lot of people are going to do it. I'm not saying everybody is. Some people are just like, they love to compete and they love to do it the right way, right? And then there are some other people that understand the limitations and they go like, you know what, I suck or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't feel bad for them at all. Like, if you know you suck, either get better or go do something else.
Mm-hmm.
No, sure.
I don't think that you should go cheat or anything like that. But when a hack is costing, I think I read an article that said one of the hacks that's like God mode, it's like $20. That's it. You know how many
there's free hacks on fucking Reddit that people can get. See, that's how bad that shit is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when it's so easily accessible like that, and Warzone or Activision makes it super easy for you just to go ahead and install a hack, and you don't get banned or nothing like that, then bro, yeah, people are definitely going to do it. There's no incentive for them not to do it. You know what I mean? So
no, 100% agree.
That's why I laugh at people that are just like shocked. Like, I don't understand why people are hacking. Like, dude, seriously? Like, have you ever truly competed? Like, yeah, of course they're gonna hack.
You know, it's sad how bad the situation is because like, I want to say about last year, or the year before, one of the two, and this is for Destiny, but it applies to everything. So there was a guy who was hacking the game. And one famous YouTuber, I believe it was Ace Trust or it was Lucky 10P. One of them asked them like, "Hey, can I get an interview with you? And why do you hack and all this shit, blah blah blah." And he was like, originally I never wanted to hack the game. I actually wanted to become good and stuff like that. But then I believe he was like, like after a year of just facing hackers over and over, he just broke down. Like he legit broke down and was like, oh, I'm just gonna start hacking I mean, they're not going to do anything about me